Ever spent 2 a.m. staring at your phone like a radioactive brick, waiting for a text that isn't coming? You've checked their Instagram active status so often you've become an unpaid private investigator. You feel like a frantic detective trying to solve a crime that hasn't happened yet. Or maybe you're the other guy. You saw the notification, felt a wave of nausea, and threw your phone because being known feels like being hunted. You actually like them, but suddenly the thought of hanging out again feels like losing a limb. Welcome to the internal hellscape of attachment issues. We call it having a type, but it's actually survival software from 2004. You're a toddler in a trench coat navigating 2026 dating with a dial-up emotional modem. These aren't personality traits, they're glitches. Stick around because the protest behavior loop is the reason you self-sabotage the best relationships just to stay attracted to people who treat you like a side character. We aren't rational. Attachment theory proves that how your caregivers responded to your baby screams wired your nervous system. If they were a wild card, you became a professional detective. This is the anxious preoccupied style. You detect a tone shift in a K with a period. To you, intimacy is oxygen. When you feel a partner pulling away, your brain perceives a threat to survival. You don't just want closeness, you need it to stop the alarm. So you accidentally suffocate the very thing you're trying to save. Then there's the dismissive avoidant. Your independence is armor. You're the one who says, "I don't like labels," while dating for 6 months. You learned early that relying on others is a trap. When someone gets too close, you feel engulfment. Your brain treats intimacy like a virus and activates its immune system to kill the connection. You aren't cold, your drawbridge is just rusted shut. The anxious avoidant trap is the most toxic dance in history. These two are magnetically attracted because they reinforce each other's worst fears. Anxious Sarah asks, "Where's this going?" Avoidant Mark feels pressured and pulls back. Sarah senses the shift and calls 14 times. Mark feels invaded and ghosts. You're both reacting to shadows from 20 years ago. Sarah is chasing the thing that Mark makes run, and Mark is running from the thing Sarah is dying to give him. If you don't fix this, you'll spend your life in survival mode. The anxious become chameleons, settling for breadcrumbs. The avoidant wake up at 45 with a great resume, but profound emptiness. You'll keep picking the same trauma with a different face, wondering why the spark always ends in a crash. That spark, it's just your trauma clicking into someone else's. Fixing the software requires earned security. Spot the protest behavior loop. Any action taken to reestablish contact that actually nukes the relationship. For the anxious, it's double texting. For the avoidant, it's the silent treatment. You must recognize the impulse and sit in the discomfort. If you're anxious, sit in the fire of the silence. Build a life so interesting that a partner is a luxury, not a requirement. Prove you won't die if someone leaves. If you're avoidant, try the vulnerability microdose. When you want to run, try, "I'm feeling crowded and need a night to myself, but I'm still into this." It's kryptonite to attachment issues. Hardest pill? Choose boring. If you're used to the roller coaster, a secure person feels dull. That chemistry you crave is often just your nervous system screaming in terror. Try dating the boring person. See what happens when you aren't fighting for your life every Tuesday. You can't fix your partner, you can only fix your wiring. You aren't a monster, you just learned to survive where love was conditional. Stop reacting, start observing, and take the power back. It'll feel wrong at first, but on the other side is love that doesn't require a suit of armor. What's the one protest behavior you're ready to retire? Let's talk in the comments. Subscribe if you're done with the games. Stop running, stop chasing, and just be. Peace.